talk's going to be really quick. I'll probably be done in less than 10 minutes. And I don't have anything to sell. I just wanted to give you guys some food for thought. I've been in blockchain for about 2 years, so a little bit about me is I'm from the US, but I'm based in Singapore. And I run a talent management company in Singapore. And 2 years ago, I had a client approach me and asked if I could do some videos, some corporate videos for him. So I got on set, and I remember reading off the, sorry, I forgot my clicker. I knew I was forgetting something. I got on set, and I remember standing in front of the teleprompter, and there were words like ICO, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and I was like, what is this? What am I talking about? And I remember the CEO of the company said, well, you know, let's just put it this way. If you invested in blockchain in 2008, $100 would make you a millionaire today. And I was like, ding, that got me. I got in it for the wrong reasons, but I'm sure a lot of you guys did, let's be honest. So I remember going home, creating an account on Coinbase, and buying every single coin that was listed on there. But that got me interested in the technology behind it. So I was like, wow, blockchain, that's amazing. I think there's a lot of future potential in this. And so I started making videos on cryptocurrencies that I liked on my social media, which was a lifestyle kind of blog. I started making videos on Bitcoin, what is cryptocurrency, what is blockchain, and I started gaining a lot of followers. And then one of the big points was when Huobi Exchange asked me to come in and be their host. So I came in and became the host of Huobi Exchange, their Huobi Live talk show, and then started even making videos for companies like Hybrid Block, spoke in front of His Excellency Sheikh Salman bin Oman, and the cherry on top was when I was able to speak in a panel discussion at Oxford University. And time after time, I started attending many conferences and hosting a lot of conferences, and I noticed the same thing in every conference. And it's simply that there were not a lot of women, as you can see here. And, the reason being is very obvious because, it started off from the cyberpunk community and PC gamers. But out of the wealth created in 2017, the $85 billion of wealth created by Bitcoin, only 6% was obtained by women. I don't want to lose out on something like that. And like I said, the gender gap exists because it came from, PC gamers and the cyberpunk community. I guess I can ask the same question, why aren't there many men in fashion? But this gender gap, it's not right, and it's important to bring more women involved in blockchain. And I'm happy to see more and more women. I mean, compared to 2 years ago, I'm happy to see many, many women out here today. Women, they make half our population, so if you want to integrate it in everyday life, it's important to get them involved. They have immense purchasing power, so if you want women, we decide what to buy in the household. But not only that, one thing that stuck out to me is they have a complementary skill set, so if you want if you're doing an ICO, we can contribute a lot of different skills. But the one thing that stuck out to me was the last thing, compassion, that women are more compassionate. And why was this important? Because quite frankly, I've seen a lot of these conferences do all-female panels and a lot of groups coming together, and it sounds so feminist and so sexist. I don't want this, like all-female panels and all this and all that. I just want equality. And I want women to get more involved because, blockchain is a very powerful tool, as you all know. How many of you have been in blockchain for more than 2 years? Just a show of hands. Well, I consider you guys pioneers in the industry then. And I believe you guys have the power because you've been in it for so long, you understand it, you probably have the network and the resources. And so what can you do with this? The social impact of blockchain. That's what I want to focus on is, yeah, it's all great bringing women in blockchain, but there's more to that. It's the social impact of blockchain, which is something that I know a lot of women will think about. There's a lot of women out there, for example, in the world who are unbanked. A lot of men as well, but more women. 1.3 billion women don't have a bank account. Blockchain can change that. And I know you're thinking, well, in poor countries, a lot of people don't have bank accounts, and how can you own a crypto wallet if you don't even have a phone or you don't have a computer? Well, if you see this chart over here, more people own smartphones than they own credit cards. So it is possible. Legal contracts. 20% of the land, women own less than 20% of the land. And this is just because of old traditions. Blockchain can change that. Blockchain can protect property ownerships. It puts contracts in a blockchain ledger, we can verify transactions. This can protect women's rights to property. 20% is a really low number. But not only that, records. There are so many children out there that don't have birth certificates. My own father didn't get a birth certificate because he was born in a really poor village. So when it came time for him he wanted a permanent residency in Singapore. He didn't get it. So blockchain can change that. So I just want you guys to think about what you have. You guys have an advantage, and you understand blockchain technology. What can you do to fix these situations in third world countries where women are unable to gain even identities, and it's just an endless cycle, then they can't get jobs. So I want you to think about what you are doing, because you guys are pioneers and you guys have the resources and the knowledge to make a difference. So this is a woman who I really look up to. Her name is Laura Shin. She's the senior editor at Forbes, and she hosts the Unchained podcast. I really like listening to her podcast because she's always trying to educate women in crypto. She's always trying to educate not just women, but everybody in crypto. And then, of course, there are a lot of organizations like Global Women in Blockchain, and I'm sure you guys are seeing more and more of it. It would be great if you guys can encourage the people around you to understand a little bit more, to create organizations, to do some informative campaigns, and attend universities and classes and apply it in your businesses. So a way that I got some of the girls that I work with, so as I said, I run a talent management company, and one side of it is a modeling agency. So we represent over 400 models. And we started accepting Ethereum as a payment. And when it came to paying the models, we started paying some girls in Ethereum. So they had to understand what cryptocurrency was and what blockchain was and how to use a wallet and how to transact in order to cash that money. So that was quite fun. We got a lot of girls involved in blockchain, in cryptocurrency. And it was just a small way, but we educated them a little bit. So yeah, today, that's all I want to talk about. I just wanted to give you some food for thought and think about how you can create a social impact in this blockchain community. Thank you very much.